No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and this is the motherfucking Icy Narco Interview. How you doing, bro?
Hey, Icy Narco Interview, bitch, man. Shout out South Florida.
Fresh, brand new,
The
real.
iciest motherfucker in the game right now. You already know how I'm dripping in this shit, man.
You just got a lot of ice here with that grill today, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm feeling 30 below.
So you have like a signature color, basically, as a human.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly. I know how that feels. It starts to feel better once you had it for a while.
It's the first day, so you already know. I ain't even tripping. I gotta get used to this shit.
Facts. Yo, so what color is the blue that you're most associated with?
So basically, I try to go for like an aqua blue. You feel me? Like a sky blue. You feel me? And that's the thing about my color. You feel me? Like I have a theme behind it. I try to make everything like very icy, snowy blue. You feel me? Like most of the clothes I wear is like solid colors. So it makes the blue pop out.
Were you ever a Pokemon fan?
I played Pokemon when I was younger, right on the Nintendo.
Because the like snowflake symbol that you have in your hand is kind of like the ice symbol in the game, and so I feel like you are like an ice type Pokemon, and you have your type on your hand right there, just to let people know.
Ice type Pokemon, you know.
Iced out Pokemon,
Big
just
chopper
like
attack.
Adam said. Yo, that's a song right there. Iced out Pokemon, just like Adam said. Boom, that's your next song.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You know.
I will accept all of my
Credits to Adam.
Yeah.
Ghostwriting.
All right, so you're a Florida boy.
Yeah, South Florida.
Tell us a little bit about where you come from.
Carl City, you already know. You feel me? South Florida's pretty lit, but I've been traveling lately because I want to like experience the cultures everywhere. You feel me? I just came back from NYC. That shit it's amazing, but at the same time it's very stressful, very compact. You feel me? And LA honestly feels more like home, even more in South Florida, because South Florida everybody has just this vibe to them that they just don't want to see the next nigga make it. You feel me? And I have a very like. I like to help people. I like to see people win. That's the energy I give off. You feel me?
You feel like that's the energy in South Florida, though?
Yeah.
So, okay, you've been a fan of rap for a long time, or what? How long have you been listening to rap?
I've been listening to rap since, like, middle school. And I've been listening to, like, rock, emo type of music. I've been listening to a bunch of stuff. So, it just all helps create the sauce. And you feel me? But my sound... My full Icy Narco sound isn't really out there yet, I feel, because I just haven't dropped enough music. But I have like 60, 70 songs in the vault that I'm just waiting to drop. Because that's when they're really going to be able to say, oh, shit, I can't compare this nigga. It just wouldn't be fair.
When did you start to find out about like the underground and like the whole wave of Florida rappers that blown up? Last
year, I already knew I wanted to get into the music and do some shit, because when I would freestyle, all my niggas would always be like, damn, you should really take that to the studio. So I started to, and I started finding this little sound. But then I saw people like Puya, Fat Nick, Smoke Perp, Pump, everybody was Ski, everybody was started blowing up. And what I did was, okay, I obviously don't have my artist name yet. I don't know what direction I want to go in. I don't know. So what I did was I just fall back, you feel me? I took my time to really find my sound, find what I wanted to be. So, because a lot of people in the music industry, I feel like they move and they don't know where they want to go. They don't know what they want to aspire. They don't know their long-term goals. And I feel like I already got all that on lockdown because I really just took the time to find out all that before I started coming. So what had happened was all these artists it got to the point where they already blew up. They started coming out of the underground and there was nothing. You feel me? So I started going really hard with everything that I already had built in feel me?
Yeah, because there was like just a whole generation of rappers in Florida that just exploded way past what we thought. Like in terms of Pump and X in particular, they just got so much bigger than, because before that, you know, like Puya, the whole Space Ghost Perp, Raider Clan wave, all this shit, like they had all gotten to a certain level, like a pretty big level. But then, you know, we just seen certain people out of Florida just explode so crazy, and it's like that's kind of the question is like who's going to be the next artist to pop out of Florida, and what is going to be the change. Like what's going to be different about them in comparison to a lot of people we've seen come out.
Everybody's always worried about the next nigga, you feel me? I'm not worried about nobody. I feel like the whole world around me is literally like frozen. Like I don't pay attention to what's going on around the world. I don't know who dropped this song. I don't know who's making this music video, when it's dropping, because I'm only focused on myself. Because I'm really just trying to find my own sound, because I just want longevity in this shit, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, if a nigga really tries to copy somebody and really tries to move like that nigga, they're never going to surpass them. And that's something that I feel like I really haven't done.
Yeah, that's a huge problem that I have when I'm like listening to new music from rappers and stuff. Is like, you know, sometimes you'll hear stuff and you're like, well, okay, this is like a pretty good Playboi Carti ripoff, but you know, that's not, you know, just being a good Playboi Carti ripoff isn't enough. You got to change something.
At the end of the day, if the artist that copies the original artist they were trying to sound like, it might end up blowing up because their original artist blew up. So that sound might be liked by some people, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna have longevity, and that's crazy.
You're still gonna have to find your identity.
Exactly.
Facts, yeah. So
that's why I'm just feeding the media what they want to hear, which is all this like underground trap shit. You feel me? Because there's a lot of singers on YouTube. There's a lot of singers all over the world that just won't get the exposure because they're not entertaining. You feel me? At the end of the day, like the United States just runs on entertainment. That's why Donald Trump won. You feel me? Because it's entertainment. That's what they want to see.
That's why all the fuck shit is winning in terms of just doing silly shit on the internet and stuff. Yeah.
So I'm the new wave, you feel me? So I'm just moving like the new wave, feel me? But there's gonna be that time that I'm just gonna detach myself from the whole new wave, and it's just gonna be like, holy shit, like that wasn't expected.
What do you? Oh, so you mean like musically, you're gonna just at a certain point, you still feel like you're like working towards your breakthrough?
Exactly.
That's cool.
Or like not even like just taking everything to like the mainstream level. You feel me? Like worldwide, just global.
Who do you look at and you're like, that's the kind of artist I aspire to be like? In terms of like massive stars and shit.
There's like so many.
Right.
But I like, since people just love to take sauce, like I don't even want to mention who inspires me, how it is that I think, you feel me? Because there's a lot of artists that lately been watching me and just taking sauce here and there, you feel me?
You have that problem?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's crazy that I haven't even made it like that yet, and they're already taking the little sauce that they see, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. So
definitely arena type of artists. You feel me? Definitely the artists that I look up to and I aspire to work with one day are definitely like arena.
Right.
Yeah.
You like that like big sound. Yeah. Interesting. Exactly. Hey, talk about the day that you met me. Because it was also the day that you met
J. Cole.
I honestly hit J. Cole up when your video came out on the channel, and I was like, yo, check this out, just because I just knew that he would think it was crazy that kid that he met that day already was like kind of going viral on my channel and everything, so I sent it to him.
What'd he say?
He was like, yo, it seems dope. He's like, he actually asked me, he goes, what do you think is making him stand out that's like making his shit pop off on your channel? And I was like, I think he's just, he's doing his thing. I didn't really know how to explain it. I'm like, I don't know. It's just, he's doing something a little unique,
Yeah. I remember the first day I pulled up in the S550. You feel me? Pulled up, walked up in here. I met you. And then little after that, I was inside the store and J. Cole just walked in.
Oh, I think you met him before I showed up, right?
Exactly.
Because I was like rushing to get in and you were like, yo, what's up? And I was like, yo, hold on one sec. I got to talk to J. Cole.
And
there's that iconic photo of you guys together.
Exactly. Then we ended up seeing each other inside the store. We were kind of like, damn, who's going to say hi first? You feel me? But I kind of looked him in his eyes. We said, what's up? You feel me? He's cool people. He's all good energy. I took a picture with him.
Yeah. He's definitely got like good energy,
Feel me?
Nice guy.
A lot of people try to say that I said fuck him or something like that. No, never.
You never said that, right?
Nah, I fuck with J. Cole.
Do you what was your like main inspirations when you were a kid in terms of like rappers that you looked up to that you saw that like were like when you were much younger?
When I was much younger.
Anything in particular stand out? You said you were listening to all this emo music and shit. What kind of stuff are you into in that regard?
Mm-hmm. That's what it goes back to. I keep the sauce very secret.
Oh,
very secret.
Right.
Discreet. You feel me? But when I was younger, I don't even know. Chris Brown.
Really? Chris Brown.
I always like the mainstream shit. I want to make music for females and shit. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Chris Brown, Trey Songz.
Are you trolling?
Yes.
It took me for a second. I was like willing to accept Chris Brown as like one answer, but then you're like Trey Songz. I'm like, get that fuck out of here. You weren't listening to Trey Songz.
Nah, hell no.
You wouldn't put that on right now if you had a girl over the crib and you just needed to like impress her? Just throw on some Trey Songz? I would
play my own music.
You would?
You're
that guy?
I always play my own music. I'm like literally. For the past 6 months, I've just been jamming my own music.
Okay.
I can't wait to put that shit out in the world.
Right.
Watch everybody really get piped up with that shit.
That's interesting because I feel like a lot of artists, when they're like really, really believe in themselves, they don't listen to anybody but themselves.
I don't. I literally feel like I have 3 albums done, and I just be listening to my shit. When I feel sad, I listen to my sad music. When I feel happy, I listen to my happy shit. You feel me? I always make music in the heat of the moment. However I'm feeling, I use the feelings and put them into sound. You feel me?
How old are you?
19.
You ever have a job?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Where do you work?
All right. So since I'm Icy, my first job was in Cold Stone.
Oh,
but
okay.
I was kind of forced to get a job because I used to get in trouble a lot and I was robbing a lot. Like my shit was stealing. I used to steal everything. You feel me?
What were you stealing?
Fucking everything, like fits from stores to rims to like breaking into houses, like home invasion, car hopping,
Hell yeah.
all that, taking rims off cars,
All that good shit.
I was just on that fuck shit. But you feel me? It gets to a point where you like, my mom, she was not fucking with that shit. You feel me? She would cry every night and shit.
She was like, "Fuck no, you're going to the Cold Stone."
Yeah, she wanted me to get my first job. You feel me? Then I had first gotten into my first relationship, so I'm like, yo, I kind of low key need a job if I want to have a bitch.
Right.
You feel me? So I started working in Cold Stone and ended up being a supervisor, and then I quit.
Wow.
I just started taking music seriously.
You get your heart broken and that inspired your music?
Yeah, bro. She put me through a lot. I did get my heart broken.
What'd she do? What kind of torture did she submit you
Bro,
to?
she literally fucked me up in the head. Oh shit, I just fucked up this blunt. Oh, put it back together right here.
The cherry fell out.
Dr. Icy.
Oh, I don't fuck this shit.
Yeah, you
fuck
can't
out.
hit that now.
Way too high. That's what happens when I'm too high. This shit just comes apart in my hands.
That's all right.
But yeah, she broke my heart. You feel me? But it's like my heart's been broken a few times. Like high school sweetheart. Then after that, you think you're gonna find the right woman you're gonna pursue your life with and settle down with and all that shit. But life is too short for all that. You feel me? You gotta chase your dreams because a girl can really hold you back. I remember she wouldn't want to let me go to the studio. She wouldn't want to like just see me win and shit. But as soon as I got out of a relationship, I started going hard. I started chasing my dreams and everything just started popping off. You know?
Yeah, you can't be with a girl.
But she put me through a lot of shit, like a lot of fuck shit that just like could literally fuck you up in the head and shit.
Right.
You feel me? She'll say shit like, "Oh, I can get with somebody who's already in the position you would like to be one day." You feel me? It's just shit like that from a person you love.
You can't say something like that to your
And
man.
then now it's like I'm passing all them fuck niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh my God, I hate this girl already based on just that one quote alone.
yeah, and it just, you feel me? It really like breaks you down. Like it's like, what the fuck can you do? But I've also like faced a lot of situations that are that bad in different aspects. So I just been through a lot. That's why I got frozen feelings tatted on my neck.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you have like a whole theme. You definitely are ice type Pokemon.
Yeah, ice type Pokemon.
I'm fucking with it, man. I feel like that,
Pikachu on all the smoke.
Bing. Pikachu, electric type, for the record.
Electric type?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pikachu's an electric type, yeah. I know.
Type. Man, you got a lot of jewelry at this point. You're pretty early in the game to have all this ice.
Yeah, I know. And it's all real, you know? You know what I'm saying? These niggas, because there's some other rapper there that went on the internet saying, oh, these rappers be wearing fake jewelry. And I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
He wasn't talking about me, though.
They don't come out with the diamond tester?
Yeah.
You got one?
No. I mean, my jeweler here, I think. Does he have a diamond tester?
You brought your jeweler?
Clark.
That's pretty badass.
Clark.
Yeah, my jeweler's.
Brought your jeweler, damn.
Clark Clayton.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a diamond tester, he's not a real jeweler.
Nah, it's all good, though. You feel me?
Nah, yeah. So, so you signed a deal with 10K
Yeah,
Entertainment?
10K Projects, which is Elliot.
Right.
Elliot Grant.
So he's got a fucking crazy team. You got
got a crazy little
6ix9ine,
roster coming
Trippy,
up.
Nar, and you.
Yeah, and Icy.
That's lit.
Hell yeah, man. He's putting together a really badass team, you feel me?
How did that conversation start popping off in the first place?
So basically, first time I got my heart broken or whatever, I put my bags together, you feel me? And I came out over here to LA, and I was just really living off my feature money. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get everything rolling, you feel me? That was literally like 2 months ago. Feel me? First time I came over here. And the first time I came over here, I really didn't know too many people. But over time, you feel me? It just started feeling more like home and home and home every day. And I had recorded my first song here with Jimmy Duvall. She's insane. It's called Legend. It's gonna come out soon. Probably you guys will probably hear it like 6 months from now. But this song will really break through. It's called Legend, basically stating how you're a rapper and I'm a legend. But that shit's fire. That's my first song I ever recorded here, and I made a little preview video. I never let nobody see it, but I sent it over. I sent it over to Sam, which is one of Elliot's A&Rs, and he was just like, sign this guy right now. He saw that video, and Elliot was like, sign him now.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to work the deal out?
Shout out Paul Schindler, my Jewish lawyer. It only took like a week.
Were you planning on signing before that, or was that a dream of yours?
I really didn't like know what I wanted to do. I wanted to find out how it was to really be signed and shit. So I talked to a few artists who were signed, and I started getting my lawyer. My lawyer started to put me on all the benefits. You feel me? And it was just reasonable. It was just like the right move, because sometimes signing too early could really fuck you over. But if you sign at the right time, it can really take you to the next level.
Yeah.
And 10K Projects is not really like a big label. Like, they are a big label because they're with Capital, but it's like a small team at 10K Projects. You feel me? Like, anything I need, they're on it. So we're moving to the top.
Is it weird that 6ix9ine and Trippie are both signed to the same label since they have this insane beef that's been playing out for like years? It feels like
it's insane. But Elliot can really handle that, you know.
But Elliot has not seemed like he hasn't really been able to make much of a dent in terms of squashing the beef. Like you would think that maybe he would be able to do something. He must have tried. It doesn't seem like it's worked out.
He must have tried. You feel me? But at the end of the day, they're both good artists. They're both popping right now. You feel me? As long as no one get hurt. You feel me?
That's a good
they
point.
Should just stay their own directions and do their own thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I'm saying with like you and your whole ice vibe, it's kind of interesting too because I feel like a lot of rappers go with like the fire type Pokemon look, and they all have the red hair and stuff. You've kind of chosen to go in the opposite direction. You're like everybody's trying to be flaming hot. I'm gonna be ice cold.
I guess it's like a different type of demon.
Facts.
Everybody wants to be that brutal demon, the revenge one. You feel me? Just want to be out there.
The Cold War was like the longest war.
I'd rather just sit back and just see success as the best revenge. You feel me?
Facts.
Different type of way to kill that.
You want to introduce us to your homies here?
So right here we got.
Probably should have done this earlier.
Lil Kaka, a.k.a. Joey Bands in this bitch. Then we got Dark Retta over here. This is Retta. This one, 16-year-old producer. He produced some of my best songs that I have in the vault. You feel me? He's also worked with like other artists like Shaq West, Designer.
Wow. What Shaq West songs you do?
Oh, you heard Chippy Chippy?
Yeah.
I produced that.
There you go. That's crazy.
That's shit crazy.
Yeah, Shaq West sat in this very chair like a couple weeks ago. You know, my girlfriend thought he was Dave Chappelle the other day. I'm like, that's fucked up. That might be racist also. I'm like, I don't know about you with that one.
And that's 50 over there.
50. Okay. So explain everybody in this posse like how you know them and like what their deal is.
I went to school with him. You feel me? He's my brother. You feel me? We make music together. He's next up with me. This is Retta. This is one of my engineer producers. I met him not too long ago, but I fuck with him. He's 16. He reminds me a lot of me, like a lot of myself when I was 16. You feel me? I was very like quiet, kind of shy, but I had like a lot of energy in me. And it just like as soon as I learned how to like move correctly, you feel me? Really like just, I don't know, just life threw a lot of things my way. So as more, fuck, I'm so high.
No, that's good.
I'm so high.
I like it.
But yeah, he just reminds me a little bit of me when I was 16. You feel me?
Relate to you, bro.
So that's my nigga, and that's 50.
So how 50 come into the picture?
We shot somebody together.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, you guys both put your finger on the trigger?
No.
Oh, you both had your own guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
No, that would have been cool. You should have stuck with it. But you both put your finger on the trigger? That'd be weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
Also, Travis's boy.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to get him on camera too, so we can get him to talk a little bit?
Yeah.
Scoot in.
Yeah, let me hit that blunt, man.
Pretty Pebbles.
So what's going on? Introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I'm Luxury Tax 50. I'm from Cali, Inglewood, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Icy Narco.
We were just talking about how if you can't like meet a girl on Tinder in Inglewood and go fuck her because you're gonna get set up by her older brothers.
Oh, it might not be just like that, but you should watch yourself. You know what I mean?
Something like that.
Honestly.
No offense to Inglewood. That's just like we were saying, like that as an example of a place you might want to be careful going late at night.
Straight up.
It's certain parts, you know. You got nice parts too. You know?
Getting a little closer.
You got nice parts. You got bad parts, and you got nice parts. You know what I mean? You just gotta know where you at.
So how'd you start hanging out with Icy?
I met him through one of my partners, AT. You know what I mean? And ever since like we linked in, we just been connected. You know what I mean? Real cool little young kid. I meet a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? So not all of them be as real. You know what I mean? When you meet him.
Yeah.
So I fucked with him. Had like a genuine little relationship.
That's what's up.
Straight up.
Hell yeah. So man, so what has been like the most mind blowing shit that you've been through in the music industry in terms of shit that you've like seen so far?
So
Even just
the
people
most
you
mind blowing thing for me has really been like the aspect of really seeing shit from like the outside perspective of going to events, going to concerts, and just seeing the artist and feeling like a fan. To everything, just like I can literally, I've met so many people, and it just literally feels like nothing. It just feels like a regular person, and it's the outside perspective because now I'm an artist. Now I'm that person that people come see, and it's just crazy, that feeling, like that feeling of. I don't know. I just see myself as a future legend with all this music that I'm dropping, and it just feels like a blessing that I'm gonna be able to change culture and make it better.
Right. Do you feel crazy like when like you have mad people coming up to you trying to take photos and everything?
I love it, bro.
You gotten used
I
to
love
it
I
yet?
love meeting new people, and especially new people who support me. For me, because I didn't really have much people growing up. So anybody showing love to the craft that I'm making now, I'm a fuck with the long way. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
You do drugs?
I used to be drug free my whole life, like my whole life. You feel me? I still consider myself drug free, but I just recently started smoking.
Really?
Yeah, this is like I got to Cali, and there was just an abundance of weed everywhere, my nigga, and it just looked right, bro. I was just like, damn, these blunts be looking crazy. This don't look like no Miami blunts. These look crispy. They look nice.
Yeah.
Glass tips and shit.
They're a lot bigger.
So I just started smoking it like over here, but it's not even something I need. You feel me? I recommend everybody be drug free. I was drug free all throughout high school and shit. I always like to keep a clear mind in every scenario.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You don't
Because you
feel
never
like
know
weed-
what the fuck's gonna happen.
You feel like weed? You can have a clear mind with weed.
I feel like
It's a lot less
it just
clear.
relieves the stress because this music industry comes with stress. But it just relieves that. But I don't really turn to pills and none of that shit. And I don't recommend nobody to do none of that shit. You feel me? Because it's just gonna clear pain and like the memories of whatever you're trying to wash away temporarily. But it's not gonna fix the problem. So
Right.
if you don't do the drug and you try to find a solution for that problem, it's gonna have like long-term solution. You feel me? You're gonna be happier at the end of the day without the drug. So it's just gonna fuck your life up over time. It's gonna tear you down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. So you never really got wrapped up in that stuff? Because I feel like that's like
hell
something
no.
that's super
Hell no.
consistent.
I would be in the studio and everybody would be on that tip and it would just be like, damn. Feel me?
I'm going to go home
I
and
just
get
feel
that
like
sleep.
I'm better than that. I don't gotta do that to myself.
Yeah. It's a
Feel me?
short stop.
I want to set an example.
You get into that, and then, all of a sudden, you're just out of control. It's no good. You got to avoid that.
Exactly.
It's good that you know that.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you got
I've just really just to the artists that I didn't mention, the role models that I really look at, and I'm like, damn, I want to like move like this and shit like that. Like Uzi, that's one person I'll say like I fuck with Uzi the long way. You feel me? Like every time they approach him about some situation, you can notice how he just says, yeah, blessings to him. Like he doesn't really touch that topic because he doesn't need. When you talk about negativity, it comes back to you. You feel me? If you're always on some positive shit, positive things are gonna come back to you.
Right.
And in the best way. You feel me? So people like that, I want to move like that.
Yeah, it's weird when you're around somebody and they seem cool and everything, but they're talking about other people that they hang out with, and they're just talking shit about them. And you start to
And
be
you're
like,
just like,
you
damn.
gonna do that to me too?
Yeah, you're gonna do that to me too, and it's just like I don't even do that myself.
Yeah,
That's why I hate when people talk about me and how, like so many people have my name in their mouth, and you're just like, fuck, bro. Like I know who you are, but I don't got your name in my mouth. You feel me? Because I don't even care like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
to,
just like, damn,
to
people
know
just be
that
weird as
that's
fuck, bro.
happening.
It's
Yeah.
just I'm getting used to all that.
Nah, I totally feel you. Yeah, I hate fucking just knowing that people are doing that. It's like a weird thing because I just don't do that about other people. Like I don't sit around and have time to like worry about fucking people. I worry about rappers that we like talk about on the podcast. I'm like personally, directly involved with like Tekashi
Exactly.
6ix9ine and Trippy's beef because of the fact that we talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like, I hate when like, it's like one time I had this dude ask me like, he's like, yo, so like, you well, I don't even want to actually lay out the scenario behind this story I almost just told. It's probably like too much, but like basically like somebody was worried about the details of my relationship in the sense that he was like, oh, so like you fuck other girls, like does your girl fuck other guys? And I'm like, why are you even asking me some shit like that? And he's just like, me and my girl were just talking about it. I'm like, you and your girl are just talking about me and
like,
my girl?
damn,
What the
nigga.
fuck is wrong with you?
Like you got a dick and balls, my nigga. Like why are you having a conversation about me, bro?
And I'm also just like, what? Like, I don't even know who your girlfriend is. I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. And you talking about me, you fucking weirdo.
You could probably
and,
fuck his girlfriend,
and
bro.
you're telling me that, like, you think it's normal to talk about that with me. Like, I would just think that was normal. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, and then he comes up to you and just tells you, yeah, bro, I was talking about you.
I know, talking about
Damn.
me in bed with his girlfriend. I'm like, what the fuck
Weird
is
ass
wrong with
boy.
you? Yeah, that bothered
Weird
me.
ass boy.
So,
Crazy shit.
is Icy Narco the girlfriend type?
Icy Narco is the girlfriend type, but I wouldn't have a girlfriend, bro, because it's just like when the girl that you most love, like, and she's like your best friend, and you think that she would never stab you in the back, does everything that you thought she would never do, you'll never trust another bitch again, because they're all gonna come around and say, nah, I'm different. You feel me? Shout out 2 Chainz.
You could love a girl so much, and then she's just gonna go and
And
just
stab you in the back, no matter what you do, bro. So it's just like not worth it at the end of the day.
go fuck a janitor.
It's a different
She
type
gonna
of
fuck a
pain.
janitor.
It's a different type of pain to be alone, but it's a better one.
Right.
You feel me? It
That,
really is.
you know, that's part of your brand is like, I don't have a
'cause
girlfriend because my heart is so cold.
Yeah, bro. Like, they all fall in love.
I fuck with that. That's tight. Yeah, but like for real, you should wife up like Black China or some shit just for the look.
You know, I've been thinking about it.
She would work.
Next.
Huh?
She would work for you. Black China.
I left her on red.
You left. Sorry, Jay. Damn. All right. What else should we talk about before we wrap this up? You want to introduce us to your Indian manager who has the weird accent thing you can do?
Habibi, come here. Habibi.
You guys gotta watch this. Watch what he can do.
Habibi, man.
He's gonna come in talking all normal, and then he's just gonna bust out a different voice.
This is the person I need over here, man. So let's keep this very professional, man. Give a brief description of Icy Narco and what he's accomplished in the past 3 months.
Basically, when I first met Icy Narco, he was in a very crazy place. But I was able to take him out of that place. A lot of crazy fake manager, fake investor, wanna be this, wanna be that. Basically, a pile of shit, Adam. It was crazy. They were balling like no athlete, but they had no jumper either, but it did not matter. Trust me, it did not matter.
It didn't matter, man.
Okay? So I was like, I see what is going on here. And I told him, fuck all that. Come with me. I'll take you to where do you want to go? I said, where do you want to go? He said, Elliot.
I went on the internet, searched up Pakistani people are the richest in the world, so I had to make him a manager.
Right. All right, turn it off. Let's hear the real version of you now.
All right. Basically, it was like, man, this kid was so talented. He was so dope. And the people around him were just whack as fuck. And I was like, hell no.
I met him on a boat, by the way.
A boat?
On a boat.
with bitches.
With Diablo.
Wow. What were you guys doing on the boat?
We were just chilling, man.
I was with a former artist, and like he was on live, and then people came, and then I saw him, and I was like, damn, this kid's like really lit. But the situation wasn't as such that I could just come in and take over. When we were in LA, we met like 3 months. It's literally been 3 months. And since then, when I was able to just have Joey know what the fuck was going on, because Joey's his best friend, and he saw everything that was going on, he'll be able to give you a better perspective as well. And we were just able to take it to where it needed to go. And man, it's just blessed because Icy really has the talent to take it to be the biggest Cuban artist in the world. Facts. No matter what, different genres. And he's going to come in such a way that people will be perplexed by his image and his sound and how the two come together and create the superstar icons.
You doing it for the Cuban community?
Shout out to my Cuban people. Even though I've never been to Cuba, but I got family over there.
I went.
How was that?
I mean, you don't gotta go. It's all good.
It's all good, bro.
It's hot as fuck. It's like dirty.
Did you eat any Cuban booty?
No. I was with my dad. We didn't have a lot of time.
Oh, man.
My dad asked me if I wanted to go, and then our flights got fucked up. So we're only there for like a day and a half, 2 days, some shit.
Yeah, man, I heard it's crazy. But I gotta go for the fam. It's humbling, you feel me?
Bro, they're working on buildings. They're like breaking bricks out of buildings and shit. The bricks are falling down on the street. They're like almost hitting old ladies and shit. They just don't give a fuck about anything out there.
That's fucking crazy, man.
It's ridiculous.
I also want to send a message out to all the new artists that are trying to be artists. You feel me? Like, no matter what position any other artist get in, remember you could just be in the same position. You feel me? It's all about working hard. You feel me? I remember like last year, I wish to be on this interview right now, doing what I'm doing, lighting up this big blunt in front of Adam. But I'm here now. You feel me? So it's about thinking and speaking things into existence.
Yeah. Like earlier when I was shoving those pieces of weed into my eyeballs, I felt like now maybe my eyes are high. Like they're like some of the weed like pushed into my eye somehow.
So you like sparked up your eyes.
I feel like my eyes specifically are higher than they were before because I was taking these weed nuggets and just bashing them into my eyes.
You know, if you smoke weed out of your nose, it gets you higher.
I've seen you doing that before. That's a little party trick you got going on, huh? I bet if you smoke weed out of your asshole, it gets you higher too.
Oh no.
I don't know if that works though.
If I rock like that, Adam.
Well, I heard that like the
Hands on the blunt.
I heard that beer bong and the butt thing is like taking over the world now. Like people like young kids are like drinking beers through their ass now.
What the fuck?
I know because I remember from the Jackass movie. I heard it from the Jackass movie, but then I heard that like this is like a thing now. Like kids do this in high school and shit. That I did not expect that. I did not know that was going to happen.
But I will fix it. I will fix the youth.
I'm out here predicting trends and shit.
I will fix the youth.
But I didn't know about that.
Youth songs.
Oh, that could be a part of your message. Stop drinking beer through your asshole.
Stop drinking beer through your asshole. Do it through your mouth.
Very
with
important
a bad
part.
Bitch in a mansion is better. But
big facts.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Hell yeah. So what do we got to look forward to from Icy Narco coming soon? What's the plan?
Okay, just remember this name, Link. You feel me?
Link.
Crazy ass fucking song. The music video is insane. On my Dark Demon shit, bro. That shit's hard as fuck. You feel me? Then I got another song coming out, Numb and Frozen. Then I'm gonna hit him with the hypocrites. I got a whole list of crazy shit coming, bro. Just remember those names.
That's what's up. Yeah, your video on the channel got like 1 million views now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Blessing, man.
Crazy.
How long has it been?
2 weeks maybe? I don't know.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's only gonna go up. It's gonna hit 10 soon.
10 mil? Yeah, all right. We gotta do that for sure.
You feel me?
Facts.
And everything's possible, man. So my name, I want to say where it's from.
Oh yeah,
because a lot of people,
Icy Narco. I didn't know.
a lot of people want to know. They're always like commenting on my shit, like, "Oh, what does it mean? Where'd you get this whole ice theme from?" So before, I put 2 and 2 together with the blue and all that. My brother's a narco. You feel me? He's out in Colombia. My parents disowned him for that shit.
Define narco. He's in a drug-related gang.
No, he just like moves cocaine.
Oh, okay.
The narco.
Okay.
He's up in Colombia.
Okay.
Medellin. That's why. And honestly, like the first time I flew out there, I was like, holy shit! Like this is actually like a lit experience. You feel me? Like this is like the next level lifestyle.
Moving coke.
No. Like I was just being around that. And it's just insane.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. So my brother's a narco, so that's why I got the narco part from my name. And then Icy, because I always like to stand out everywhere. Like when I walk in the room, I like the attention to be on me. You feel me? I like to get my message out there. So I said, okay, Icy. You feel me? And then I just started wearing a bunch of diamonds. And then I went through a lot of shit, so it all correlated into being numb, being icy. And then the blue hair came. That's why my blue hair has a meaning.
Your blue hair is definitely very, very blue.
Very, very blue. Very icy. The bluest. You feel me? The bluest in the game.
Bluest in the game. Yeah.
Agent Snowball's in this bitch, man.
What kind of shirt is that?
This is Da Vinci.
That's just crazy.
Did I say it right?
Givenchy.
Okay.
But can you say
Correcting
both?
my shit.
Can you say Gavinci and...
I don't try to discourage
Always.
him from being himself. So
I've been avoiding saying it my whole life because I feel like
Givenchy.
the way that I want to say it is not how you're supposed to say it.
Givenchy.
Givenchy. Joey Bands.
Oh, fuck.
Joey Band's gonna say
You
anything.
know, I'm hot.
Joe, you have anything to say at all?
Man, all I gotta say is that Joey Band's next up, Icy up. You already know game shit.
Hold on again, shit.
Hell yeah. All right, so, hey.
So how long you been doing interviews for, Adam?
Shit, probably like 5 years or some shit, but No Jumper's only like 3 years.
Taking over, man.
I was doing BMX interviews before.
Proud of my uncle, man.
I'm trying to do more porn interviews too. That's kind of like my thing
Hell yeah,
now. It's
bro.
more
Shout
fun.
out to all the beautiful porn stars in the world.
Yeah, I'll take a porn star over a rapper at this point. It's like more entertaining.
Who's your favorite porn star?
Well, I used to always say Riley Reid, but then like we had a big ass like orgy, and then we did a podcast where we like talked about it. So I don't know if I should really like say that she's my favorite porn star because like now I like kind of know her on a different level. Yeah.
It's more of a one-on-one connection you have now, so.
Yeah. So I don't know. I got to work on a new favorite porn star now. I fuck with Gina Valentina too, but I fucked her with my girl too. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She, you know, she's
I
like,
never watched porn.
Crazy.
nah, she like a South Florida, like she was like in the scene and shit, hanging out with Bruno's house and shit before Bruno got her in the game. If you were a couple years older, you would have been around.
Bruno
her back
is
in
the
day.
groupie collector, man.
Bruno is on some other shit. He's
Yeah,
out there.
he's on some
Dude,
other
it's so funny when you read that. There was this like big article that came out about X the other day, and they're like talking about his like former managers, and they're mentioning me, and then they're mentioning Bruno, this adult star, and it makes X sound like he's crazy because all his managers are these like fucking, you know. I guess we're both porn stars basically.
Shout out X, man. He's cool.
Yeah. How do you feel about? I forgot about this that we got to ask you about. Like, are you related to Pump, or is that a made up thing?
I don't know who said that,
Okay.
but I'm not. There's some other artist that says he's related to Pump, but
Right.
I'm not related to him at all.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to have my name and his name in the same sentence ever. Nothing against him, but I just don't think I don't want to be compared to him. You feel me?
Trying to do your own thing.
I'm trying to do my own thing for sure.
Yeah, it's tough because everybody wants to put you in a category if you're from Florida and you got a little
Yeah,
colored
they're
dreads.
just trying to spark up like beef and stupid shit for no reason, which is what I'm trying to stay away from.
Yeah, that's
Like I don't
good.
really. I'm just trying to do my own thing, make my own money. You feel me?
Nice.
I'm not on no hating nigga shit, bro. Feel me?
That's good.
But if a nigga come at me sideways,
Oh yeah. You going face tat heavy soon or not?
I'm trying to. Maybe.
Tough decision.
I'm
huh?
gonna actually like next week. I'm gonna get like frozen snowflake, like icicles falling like this all over my shit,
Oh yeah. Your whole face.
like icicles, just frozen shit. And then you see how I have blue here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like some blue, like
You should do your whole face.
like
blue.
you ever seen those Indian those Indian patterns?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get like all that blue.
Bro, imagine you just had a blue face.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be real icy.
You think
I'm gonna have a blue face for sure.
You think rappers are lit because they got
But
blue
I'm
hair?
19.
Hell no,
I'm
blue
19
face.
now. By the age of 21, I'm gonna be blue face.
Bro, oh my god, that was so cool. Like you would just be the most viral rapper ever. Because I feel like a lot of people look at 6ix9ine and they're like, how can you be crazier looking than this dude? Blue face. Blue man group.
Shit, man. Like a real Yeti.
Hey, it was good talking to you.
Hell yeah, man.
Much love to Icy Narco and his crew. This has been No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us
Hey,
out.
Icy Narco in this bitch, man. If you didn't know who I was before, you know now.
YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes.
Everything, man.
I'm